Hello everybody. So today I want to talk to you about the administrative reload. Now, the administrative reload is something that, first of all, I do not usually condone as far as adding it to your defensive pistol training. And I'll explain to you why. So if you don't know, you might be asking yourself, what is the administrative reload? Well, I'll show you it real quick here. And basically, we're going to start from empty. You've dropped your empty magazine. You take your next mag, you load it, you run the slide, and then a press check to check for a loaded chamber. And some people will say do the press check, give the back of the slide a tap in order to make sure you're fully back in battery, and that's the administrative reload. Now this is to make sure that you have a round in the chamber. People say things along the lines of, when people reload their pistol and go to pull the trigger the first time, it goes click. There's no round in the chamber. And so by doing the administrative reload and then checking it, you're guaranteed that you have a round in the chamber. Now, for the range, this is okay. But like I said, I don't suggest you add this to your defensive pistol training. Why is that? Because it is an absolute waste of time. So what happens if you draw your pistol, you reload it, and the first trigger pull, it goes click? Simple. You go right back to the tap, rack, bang. This is just as fast as the administrative reload and chamber checking it like that, except for if you extend out with your pistol and you do have a round in the chamber and you pull the trigger, hey, you set a round down range at the bad guy or whatever. You're not wasting your time checking the chamber. So if and it goes click, you tap, rack, bang, and you fire it. Now with your rifles, it's very similar. There's also an administrative reload for your rifles. And again, I believe it to be just as much of a waste of time, but I'll show you what it is. The thought behind an administrative reload with the rifle is you have your empty rifle, whether you have an AR-15 where the bolt's open or an AK-47 where the bolt's always closed. But you take your magazine, you take note as to what side your top round is on. So in this case, looking at it like this, it's on the left side for me. You take note of that, you load it, and then you pull the magazine back out and go, hey, now it's on the right side. That must mean my rifle is loaded. Again, this is something that can be done without unloading or taking the magazine out of your rifle, running the chance of dropping the magazine, fumbling to put it back in, or whatever. So again, the administrative reload is something good to know how to do. Not that it's a very difficult thing to do, but I would not add it to your defensive pistol training. It's, in my opinion, strictly my opinion, a complete waste of time. If you go click with either your rifle or pistol, the tap, rack, bang clears that problem up, as we've talked about in previous videos. And if you don't go click on the first round, you're sending a round down range instead of taking the time to pull a magazine out or do a chamber check or press check. Now that's all I got for you. Thanks for listening.